Hey folks, Talia and Woodward, Fish Hounds Guide Service. I believe April the 1st, and I got a little video here for you. It's me and my wife went out, did a little fishing. We actually went out intentionally trying to do a video, live scoping fish on individual stumps. We've been recently having a lot of large crappie, big females holding up on big standing timber. They've been anywhere from say 12 to 16 foot of water. Here 4 or 5 days ago, I actually had a trip, and even a few days before that, there was a fish on. There was a big female on about every third, fourth, fifth stump you check, you'd find another one. So they were stacked up good in certain areas. So anyway, we went today to try to catch that and do a cool video trying to catch it, capture a lot of it on Livescope screen itself. And we caught I don't know, 20 something fish, and had a good time at it. We actually checked a few of my new brush piles I recently put out while we were out there, and we found I caught one that was I think 2.8 or 2.9, something like that. Well over 2 pounder, big white crappie, and several other nice ones. So anyway, it's a pretty cool video. I think you'll like it. Please, if you don't mind, man, I appreciate if you'd reach down right now and hit subscribe and follow my channel and support my channel. And I do appreciate all the others that are already doing that. I'm very grateful for that. So anyway, only other thing I got to say is, as far as what's going on in the country right now, it's got everybody pretty shook up and worried and this, that, and the other. And you know, I just want to say, just have faith in God, and give Him the glory every day for all that's good. And things are going to work out okay. God's got us. So as long as you believe in Him, it don't matter what happens. We're all going to end up in a better place anyway. So anyway, God bless you, and hope you enjoy the video. Come over on that side.
Will I have to drop it?
All right, look, there's your fish. 2 of them right there. They're about, I'm gonna bump you to the right just a little bit. All right, pitch right straight out there. Good hard one. They're just almost 20 foot. You're short, you're too short. Oh, just let it fall. There's another one. All right, start reeling. Here he comes, reel. Pick it on up, pick your tip up. Okay, you're right at him. He's finna get you. Right on him. Here he comes. He turned. He's chasing it. There he goes. Got him, babe. I see your fish on the screen right there. I knew he's a big fish. He had it and swam back to the tree with it. It was sitting back on a tree, you knucklehead.
I didn't feel it.
Good job, babe. Look at that pretty crappie. Look at him. He's all, look under his gills. He's split open on both his gills.
Ooh, he's been caught before.
I've never seen that. Look at that. Both sides. Almost like somebody did that.
Ooh. Where'd that poor thing go?
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. Show the camera. All right, she's caught her first live scope, targeting targeting crappie on single trees, 1 fish per tree. She caught her first one doing that technique of fishing. So pretty nice fish, and they're real scattered out here. They was on about every 2 or 3 stumps about 4 or 5 days ago. Now today we're having to really look for them. So I don't know what's happened, if all that's changed or it's just the day or what. But we're gonna keep looking. Good job, babe.
All right, back in the water you go.
Me falling right there. I think that's a fish. Drop right in there on him right there. Yeah, there he is. See him going? Another one took off. There's two of them. I thought that was two fish earlier. Not getting on the fish.
I am.
Right. Oh, are you kidding me?
You didn't set the hook.
No, it broke. I think that's that other one. There's my fish. There's my jig falling right there. There he comes. He's coming at it right now. There he is, right there. That was that other one that was on there with him. Little small fish. Where's my net? Him at net. I'm tired of losing fish.
Yeah, it's smaller.
Yeah. Alright. Anyway, that was a good one on there. Little small fish. Little small one. But it'll eat. If somebody wanted to eat it, we're turning them back. So anyway, yeah, I've lost a couple fish today. I don't know. I'm only using 6-pound test. A couple of these poes I have 8-pound on, but I think the one that keeps breaking on my duck commander is 6-pound because I was fishing trees with it, and so I went with something a little smaller. And it's another brand. I think it's called Versa line. I've never used it before. I don't know that I'm that happy with it because I pull fish in all the time with even 6-pound. I pull these big fish up out of the water without a net regularly on 6 and 8-pound test, even on Mr. Crappie line, and that's a cheaper line. So I don't know. I do, now that I think about it, that is 6-pound Versa, I think is the brand. It's something new I tried, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna blame it on the line or yet or not, but anyway, I've definitely lost 2 fish trying to hoist them up. Nice fish, good sized fish, but I've tried to hoist them up and they broke off right at my jig. So anyway, I'm gonna have to pay attention to that and see if it is my line or not. It could be that Versa line, and I'll just quit using it. Okay, there's a fish right there on that limb. She's gonna try to pitch out there. All right, you can make a pitch right where I'm pointing, babe. Okay, start reeling it. Pick it up, pick your tip up some. Okay, let it fall. Pick it up. You're right in him, right there on him. There he is, got him. Good job.
Ooh, good reel.
All right.
Thank you.
Pick him up, baby. That is a nice one. That's a good fish. All right. Picture of this right here. Nice one. We got a lay down right here, and there's 3 or 4 fish hanging around it, so she was able to pitch out just right and got right on him. Put him up there closer. Fishing with a blue ice and a pink head, a little 1/8 ounce jig so it falls real slow, and just trying to pitch out, targeting them on Livescope, trying to pitch out and just let it slow fall past them. She put it on the money. That's actually a male. He's still got some of his colors. I think he's probably done with his business, but I can still see some of his black on him. Nice fish, babe. Good job. Look at all that black right there. See how dark he was? Pretty fish. That is a nice one. All right, she wants to use Mayfly. It's a natural forage bait, local company. Kind of pearl color with copper flakes in it. So
And a scent.
And it's scented, and she's pretty hung up on that. So we're gonna give it a try. Gonna stay with the same pink head. I've been doing pretty good lately with a pink head, so we'll keep a pink head on there. But we've had a lot of fish on these stumps singled out. You'd have to really only anywhere from every 2 to 5 stumps you'd find a large fish by itself on a stump. That's not the case today. I was hoping it would be. We'd come out and make a pretty cool video of it, but we've only found actually a few on stumps. The rest of them we found like these here. She's caught 2 and lost 1. They're all on a big, just a huge laydown, and so we're gonna check some more stumps. Hopefully we can find a couple more like that. But I don't know what's changing. If maybe it's I think they were actually spawning on some of these stumps. Maybe that's over in the last 4 or 5 days, or it could just be the weather. Who knows? All right, right there, 20 foot.
Right, hold on.
Okay, it's not wrong. Click it. All right, yeah, click it. Pick your tip. Start reeling real slow. Let it fall. Let it fall. All right, you're right on it. Let it fall. Pick it up. Here he is, right there. Boom. She nailed him. He come right off that limb and got it. Good job.
Good one.
She got another one off that same limb and tree. Pretty fish. There's about 3 or 4 hanging around it. So yeah, she's pitching it right on the money now. She finally got the technique down, how to swing and just kind of easily pitch that 10-foot pole with a little lightweight jig on it. It takes a little practice and getting used to, but she's figuring it out. Nice fish. That is all crappie. Watch it. Got a school of crappie right here. My jig's falling right in right there with them. That's a school of them right there. There he is right there. Let's see all them crappie on that screen? It's a whole school of them. I was just bumping around and see them. They're really not even on any structure. I just seen a school of them. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get one more before they take off on me. If they hadn't already. The thing about schools that are suspended, they're constantly moving, so there they go right there. They're already kind of leaving me, so I'm going to chase them a little bit and try to pick one more off. Too far. I have to pitch at them. See how bad they're moving on us? Kind of tight on that bottom, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
There's a big one on that tree right there.
Good grief.
And a whole school of them. Yeah, see how they're moving though? It's the thing about schools that are really...
Are they moving toward the tree?
No, they're going away from us. Yeah, they're moving to that tree, but they're going away. They're steadily moving from us. There they are again. Still leaving us. Yeah, they're on the move, and you can't see how fast they're going now. You can't hardly catch them once they start that. I'm gonna make one just Hail Mary at them, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get in there with them again. But I do have a big one sitting on that tree. I'm gonna focus on that one. He's right here under me. At school, you can't catch them when they do that, but I got a big one sitting right there. I'm gonna see if I can pick him off.
Okay.
Let's just try to crank it by. Big, nice, looks like a nice crappie sitting right there. There he is. See, that's a nice one too.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Oh, that's a big one. Get the net, babe. That's a monster. That's a monster. Don't let him go.
Oh, come on.
Oh yeah, that's a slab. Slab, boys. Look at the size of that fish. We're gonna have to get the scales out for that one. Look at that. Boy, that thing ought to be a 2-pounder. Look at that fish. It looked huge on the screen too, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Looked like a big blob down there, a big old football.
Where's the scales?
Caught that on Deanna's Choice, natural forage. What was that color again?
Mayfly.
Yeah, natural forage, local bait company, mayfly with a pink head. But look at the size of that fish right there. It's a monster white crappie. I think it's, in fact I know, yeah, there's an egg right there. See that egg on my finger? What that is she's still got a couple of eggs left, but not really. That's a big old spawned out white female white crappie female. If I'd have caught her about a week ago, she'd have weighed a quarter, half pound more. Anyway, let me find my scales.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a big white I just caught. She's 2.2 and 5/8 ounce. 2.2. Like I say, shoot, just days ago she had eggs coming out of her. Anyway, can you see that? 2.2.
Yeah.
Okay, 2.2. Big old pretty white. Yeah, I kind of got her gills bleeding a little bit, but I think she's gonna be okay. Them gills will heal up. I hate to kill her, so I'm gonna go ahead and put her back. That's a pretty girl right there, spawned out female. She's get her length. She's 15.5 inches. That's almost a 16-inch white crappie. 2.2. Beautiful fish. Boy, that's awesome there. Yeah, she took off like she's gonna be okay, so good. Anyway, that was awesome. I got on a school of fish. It looked like at least 8 or 10, maybe 12 fish, all nice, decent looking fish. And I was trying to bump around with the trolling motor and chase them down, and I couldn't never get back caught up with them to get on them again and catch another one. While I was doing that, I seen her just sitting by herself on a stump, and was able to pitch right to her. She literally let my jig come by her the first time and didn't even move, like she didn't even see it, and I know she did. And so I tried one more time, and the next time I guess it looked a little better to her, and she took it. So that was awesome. Got 3 or 4 fish right here on this tree. Nice, decent looking fish. There's my jig falling in with them right there. Jig's right in there. Here comes one now. There he is right there. There he goes. All right, hopefully that other one will stay put. Got it, baby. That's another white crappie. That's another pretty white. She's still got a lot of eggs in her. Yeah, she's still full of eggs. I'm just showing the different stages of this spawn. I mean, you got some just finished dumping the eggs. She don't look like she's even started. Real medium size, upper medium, big pretty belly on her. She's fitting to spawn out anytime. Nice fish. We took a break from the stump fishing, come check the brush pile I just dropped out the other day, and there's a couple fish in it. Deanna just caught a real nice pretty one. Anyway, that was fun. Brand new brush pile. I hadn't been out here maybe about a week or so. It's not loaded up, but there's a couple fish in it.
brush piles?
I got 3 big old bamboo piles right here. Another nice crappie off a new brush pile. We just caught one off that other one. Whoop. Gave him a headache. Anyway, I'm checking another one here, just bamboo piles we recently dropped. You probably might have seen the videos of us building these. They're brand new, so anyway, that's a nice fish. Two off a new brush pile. Actually, we've caught 3 pretty quick off brand new brush. Nothing more rewarding than putting a lot of work and time building brush piles and coming out and catching fish on them. It's very exciting and rewarding. I love it. We got several crappie sitting right around this short stumps, probably 6 or so of them. So I'm going to try to get Deanna in close enough to pitch on. They're real shallow, so I don't want to spook them. There he is, finally. See him come off that log and grab it. We got a little wad of crappie sitting right on a little short stump. Pretty shallow water, but we didn't throw everything at them and they would follow it but not hit it. But anyway, finally, I was about to give up on them. I was starting to think they weren't crappie. I know they were, but I started convincing myself they might not be. Thought they might have been big brim. Anyway, but there's a bunch of little medium-sized crappie sitting there. So finally got one. I'm gonna try them one more time. It's getting kind of late, so we're gonna call it quits here before long. So there he is. Dark black male there. Black male. I think they're spawning right there on that shallow stump. I think these fish are up there spawning. Pretty little fish though. Okay, it's against my nature to stop when they're biting, so I'm gonna try one more time. My wife's about ready to go. Her and the dog both have to pee, but we're gonna try one more time. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. There he is. There he goes. Yeah, black. It's black nose crappie. Pretty that thing is. Black nose crappie. Man, that's a bold black martin.
Hold on, get it the other way. Can't see it. Yeah, okay, I see the stripe now.
Look, you didn't get it right on. Look there. Pretty cool, ain't it? Anyway, yeah, they're stacked up on that little short stump. I was coming into this little pocket here, just kind of scanning around, and the wind was blowing me from the back. And I seen them over there when I passed it up, but I was going too fast, so I just looked up on the bank and kind of marked what was right out in front of them. Seen that old floating tree right there, and turned around and came back, and we've done caught 3 of them real quick. I'm fixing to leave them alone. My wife's ready to call it quits, but I'm gonna try to catch one more. There he goes. I'm right by it. See me? See me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There he goes. There he is. There he is.
Thanks.
Oh, just like that. Hammering on them. I think that's about all of them. Some of them's done run off. There was 6 or 8 of them originally, and I think all the commotion running them off. But what was that, 4? Just caught 4?
I think so.
Yeah. All almost mirror image each other in size. Just pretty little crappie. Pretty little crappie.
Are you done?
Huh? Just about. I'll try one more time, then we'll go. See, there's one more there.
Is that you?
Yeah, yeah.
Where are they at?
I think there's one right tight on the bottom of that stump right there. See him down there?
Right here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There he goes right there. He's going to chase it. There he is. There he is right there.
Okay, I think you've caught all of them.
Alright. That was fun. I got it. So anyway, that's I think we're gonna call it quits.
This time.
Yeah, I think I have got them all off that stone. Maybe one more, but we're gonna leave them alone. It's been an awesome day. We actually caught quite a few fish. We're probably, I don't know, I'm gonna say pushing 20 probably.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Easy. Maybe, yeah, I know we've caught around 20, but we've been pretty well just focusing on singled out individual stumps. Most of them have one fish. This one here just happened to have 6 or 8. We caught, I think, 5 of these. So, but anyway, we're gonna call it quits, and I'm gonna take my wife Deanna and my dog Booger back to pee. So anyway, it's been fun. Hey folks, I guess we're gonna wrap it up. My wife and dog's got to go pee, so we're gonna call it a day. We've had a good time. We came out today strictly to make a video. We've been having a lot of fish on individual stumps scattered around, mostly in 14 to 16 foot of water. I found some today a little bit deeper than that, and we actually just found some shallower than that. So basically the story is they're scattered real bad. There's still a lot of fish spawning. Some already have spawned. We've already had a couple of waves coming and spawn and go back. But we still have a lot of spawning happening right now, and so we just want to make a video. Last week I had fish on every 2 or 3 stumps. You'd find a big female crappie, and I should have went then and done it, but I didn't. So, but anyway, we was able to catch enough and get the point across of what we were doing, targeting crappie, singled out fish, and usually big fish on individual stumps, and had a good time. Deanna caught a few fish, and so anyway, we hit a couple of brush piles right at the end there. We caught a few just checking. We was out here anyway, so we checked a couple of spots that I'd put out recently. So, but anyway, I just want to thank you for your time. Thank you for your support on my channel. Ask you to, if you would, hit subscribe, follow our channel, and hit the bell there also, so that you get alerted when we put out a new video. And I'm gonna try to keep them coming at you. And if you got any information for me or ideas or anything like that, I'd love to hear anything you have to say. So anyway, I appreciate you. I just want to say, give God the glory, especially during a time like this. If anything's going to get us through this whole country and us as our individual families get us through a time like this, it'll be God. So all you can do is have your faith in Him and pray and hope for the best. So anyway, thanks for your time.